Life is like chess. If you make the right moves, then it's checkmate. But sometimes you're in a situation where you really have to think. Every spot is taken, every move already seems predicted, and it's over. As time progresses, you start to feel left behind. Maybe your opponent has more pieces than you, or maybe your king is covered. But like every move, you'll get out of this one. Sometimes life can feel like this. You can't keep up, you feel left behind, but don't worry. By using this one simple strategy that I'll cover in this video, you will be able to progress like never before and alleviate the stress that comes with being a busy person. Day after day, you see countless people who, in your eyes, are doing better than you. And this has led you stuck comparing yourself to them. Now it's natural to compare yourself to others, but this also naturally leads to you feeling stressed out, burnt out, and just feeling left behind. Because you feel these emotions, you start to adapt this mindset that is just negative, and a cycle where you continue to compare yourself to others because there's simply no other option. But like I said earlier, I will go over an unbreakable method, or strategy you can call it, on how you can break this cycle of comparing yourself to others and start focusing on yourself. Because let's face it, when you're focusing on other people, you're not focusing on yourself, and this will lead you to not make any progress. You see, if you want to make extraordinary progress in your life, you have to focus on yourself. I mean, it's a no-brainer. In order to build an incredible body, you have to focus on going to the gym. In order to have a clean environment, you have to focus on cleaning your environment. Now you might be thinking, where am I going with this? And here's the thing. Focusing on others makes you less likely to focus on yourself. And when you don't focus on yourself, you can't focus on the tasks that actually build yourself. But what if you're stuck feeling left behind? We all feel this way, feeling like people are doing better than us. There are people our age, doing the things that we aspire to do. But you have to assure yourself that everybody progresses differently. Now, this isn't just some soft-coded excuse that you can use in your everyday tasks. It's just something that you have to have implemented into your mind so that you can progress even more as you. Let me explain. There are people who achieve incredible things at such a young age. On the other hand, there are people who achieve even greater things when they're in their 60s. Now, I'm not saying it isn't good to achieve great things when you're young. I'm just saying there are different people that achieve different things at a certain period of time. A quote that stands out and really resembles this is, "Don't let the select few stop you from being better than the majority." But this can sound a little bit like an excuse. So you can't just sit back and let your destiny await. You have to actually take action on your goals and the dreams you aspire to have. Now, why is this? Well, people think they can just sit back and relax and wait for things to come to them. Wait for the right opportunity to come to them. Because everybody progresses differently, and this becomes an excuse. So what do? Well, you have to extract the mindset that highlights you versus you, rather than you versus other people. Now, it sounds cliche, but comparing yourself to your past self, rather than other people's achievements, allows you to have a clear state of mind and alleviate the stress that comes with comparison. But there's a problem with this. You are already instilled with the comparison mentality. So how can you change your mindset? Well, it's simple if we can break it down. So if you're ready to embark on a journey that no one has traveled, because it's your journey, and completely change your life, then follow the 3-step process that I will go over in just a couple of seconds. Now you're gonna wanna listen very closely, because step number 3 is frankly the most important, and without it, you will never be able to completely erase this comparison mentality. So for step 1, you can't purely rely on other people to drive you. It's easy to follow the path cut out by other people, but it's your life and you have to do your own things. And this is the hard part. That's what separates the average and the exclusive. The majority of people follow a set structure, a set one-size-fits-all routine or plan that only works for one person, or maybe a select few. So the majority of people are following a path that everybody's embarking on, and only a few can achieve greatness in. People make decisions on their experiences. Whether you decide to go down this route or that route, it's all depending on the person. But there becomes a problem when other people are pointing in a direction that you need to go. Now, like I always said, it is great to have this feedback and have guidance from other people, from a mentor or maybe your parents, but you have to take these ideas into consideration and analyze it yourself. Once you do that, you have to determine what is the right decision for you. What works for one person might not work for you. So that is why it is just crucially important to analyze the position that you're in and make actionable steps towards your goals without just blindly following some other person, because nothing is really free in this world. Everyone is for their own benefit, so really look at things with a double-edged sword. Now, I'm not saying be paranoid because someone's always after you. I'm just saying analyze your situation and the things around you. Be observant. On the other hand, if you see someone is actually doing really well in whatever they're trying to achieve, then it's good to look at those achievements and see what you can take away from it. Maybe their exact path won't work for you, but maybe you can design a path or a blueprint that will help you achieve even greater goals and greater achievements. By going on your own path, doing your own things, and learning your own way, you will see your own progress and see results your own way. This will make you a different person, make you stand out, and make you better than the rest. But how can you really see your results? Well, this leads into step number 2, which is to actually track your progress. There are many different ways to track your progress, but I'm just gonna list a few that honestly help myself, which, like I said before, might not help you, but you can analyze it and pick and choose whatever you want to do to track your progress. You could start documenting your life. Start taking more pictures and videos of your situation and what you're currently embarking on. Say you're starting a new business, take pictures, record, maybe even go as far as starting a YouTube channel. This is what I did. I wanted to track my progress while also helping you. So if you want to see that and help yourself, you can subscribe. Another thing you can do is use helpful trackers. Use something like Notion or spreadsheets. Now, I'm not going to go too in depth because there are definitely a lot of videos that can show you the best way to track your progress, but I'm just here to mention them. The last thing you can do is, I say this a lot, but you can analyze your current situation. See if you are actually better than your past self. See if you made progress in the last week, month, or maybe even year. Ask your friends and family if they notice a difference in you. Now, some people can get a little touchy on this subject, but it's honestly up to you. And for the last and final step of this process, you have to isolate yourself. It's way harder to compare yourself to others if you don't know what others are doing. Now, you don't have to go into the Himalayan mountains and build your own log cabin and survive in the wilderness. You just have to be able to sit alone without the distractions of modern society. Just you and your thoughts. Frankly, this will make you be able to progress faster because you can sit alone and do more work and live a more stress-free life. The simplest way to do this is to remove distractions. Put your phone in the other room. Eat in the kitchen and don't watch TV. Now, this is all easy to say, but if you really want to break free from modern society and become better as a person without feeling stuck in life, then you can click this video right here.